Hey everybody, I've got my nephew over here, family, Joe Bonamassa. He always comes in, shows us his new acquisitions, tortures us with gorgeous stuff. And tell us about this one, buddy.
This is a 58 Mary Kay Strat that I recently got, I'd say 2 months ago, from the original owner in Western Tennessee. And it was consigned at an auction house. And the people at the auction house were nice enough to contact me. They knew I was into this kind of thing. And this is the original owner. And I have the photo of him handing it over, and it was very emotional for him because, again, he owned it for almost 60 years. And I told him I was going to give it a good home and play it on stage again. And he really liked that idea, so much so that on my last tour, the very first song that we did each night, called This Train, if you notice, I came out with a white Strat, and people in the audience wouldn't notice the gold hardware, but I certainly did every night. And I took it on tour, and it's one of those kind of guitars that just needs to be played. It's really in good condition for something like this. But
Absolutely.
It's just a great guitar that just happens to have gold parts.
What's really cool, though, is that you know the quality of these vintage instruments and you actually get them out and use them. They've become so valuable that a lot of people are afraid to take them out and tour with them, but nothing quite sounds or feels like them.
Yeah, it's really strange. There's certain guitars that I'm afraid of, and there's certain guitars that I just think nothing of taking on the road. This one I was like, this guitar spoke to me, and I said, this thing needs to go on the road. The one guitar I am afraid of is the 66 Tuxedo Telly Custom that you sold me the day I got the Flying V. That I don't even look at. I mean, I was like,
don't even point at it.
I don't even point at it. I don't even get it out of the case. But this one here is pretty special because on a 58, normally the logos flake off, and you just don't see them with gold parts like this every day. So it was a nice guitar, and the gentleman I got it from was super cool, and I think took some pride in the fact that it was going to make music again as opposed to sitting in his house. So.
And, one thing I'd also like to just say is that, I'm friends with Joe's mom and dad. And Joe's mom, Deborah, had said to me, can you recommend like a psychiatric person or something that can help this guy because he has got the hook so deep in his mouth,
right,
he can't stop. And I said, yeah, I'm happy to do that. And then I had to cross my fingers. It was kind of a white lie.
Right. As I walk out with an amp and a guitar, along with this today. But, it is an addiction, but it's a healthy one. I see those ads for Promises in Malibu, and I said, what if they take guitar addicts,
Well, if they do, there's going to be a plaque and a statue up there for you, pal.
Delete my G-Base account and my sat-nav, so anyway. But that's the 58 Mary Kay.
Well, Joe, it's always great to have you in here. Travel safe on the road. Where are you going now? Where's the new?
We start in Birmingham. Actually, my next official gig is at the Cavern Club in Liverpool. We're doing a special show for 300 invited guests only. It's like a lottery, and we've been trying to do this twice a year.
It's a British Invasion one, right?
It's a British Invasion tour, celebrating British blues, but one of my dreams in life was to play the Cavern Club, even though it's not the same location, but the spirit is there. And and it's 300 invited guests. It's a free show, and it should be loud and raucous, just like a club show. So it is a club show. Anyway.
Very cool. And speaking of people that have a bad addiction problem with vintage guitars, we have another one just came through the door over here. This is another guy who needs massive help. There's I heard there's like a lobotomy room in this hospital up there, and both of these guys could probably get a package deal on the vintage guitar edition.
No, that's Joe. No, that's Joe's.
No, but I heard you bought another couple Marshall cabs.
I did. I owe Joe some money. This is money right here.
That's right. The last sale, the garage sale. It's right here.
See that? You've seen it right here.
I buy all the Marshalls.
That's right.
Dave Amato, Joe Bonamassa, right here at Norm's.